Sugatan ang isang driver ng closed van matapos maipit sa banggaan ng tatlong sasakyan sa Maynila kagabi. Ito ang balita ni Asher Cadapan Jr.
Sumalpok ang isang closed van sa sinusundang oil tanker matapos banggain ng isang 14-wheel truck sa Mabini Bridge sa Maynila bandang alas 11 kagabi. Ligtas ang mga sakay ng tatlong malalaking sasakyan maliban sa driver ng closed van. Halos hindi maigalaw ni Larry Advincula ang kanyang kanang paa na naipit sa nayuping harapan ng van. Kinailangan pang gamitan ng extrication equipment para mapaluwag ang driver's seat at mahila ang paa nito. Umabot ng halos 1 oras bago tuluyang maialis sa truck ng mga tauhan ng Metropolitan Manila Development Authority ang naipit na driver. Nagtamo ito ng sugat at posibleng bali sa mga daliri sa kanang paa. Agad rin itong dinala ng MMDA Rescue sa kalapit na ospital.
Din yung paa naipit doon sa may brake pad. Ngayon, ginamitan din ulit natin ng spreader para bumuka dahan-dahan, kaso hirap na hirap yung driver kasi masakit hanggang sa na-extricate yung paa niya.
Ayon sa driver ng 14-wheel truck, nagde-deliver ito ng buhangin sa Parañaque mula pa sa Pampanga. Ngunit nawalan ito ng preno pag-akyat ng tulay.
Nalos brake, sir.
Dinala ng mga otoridad ang mga sasakyang nasangkot sa banggaan sa Manila Traffic Bureau. Asher Cadapan Jr., UNTV News and Rescue, Maynila.
And for the news abroad, the U.S. Senate rejects 2 measures to end the government shutdown, leaving no end in sight to the longest shutdown in U.S. history. Clarence Shaughnessy reports.
2 measures to end the partial U.S. government shutdown, one backed up by Republicans and one by Democrats, fell short in the Senate on Thursday as lawmakers exposed other potential compromises to end the month-long impasse with the White House. A bill backed by Republican President Donald Trump to end the shutdown by funding the wall he wants to build on the U.S.-Mexico border, and a separate bill supported by Democrats to reopen shuttered agencies without such funding did not get the votes required to advance in the 100-member chamber. Several Republican senators voted with Democrats on their measures to temporarily reopen government agencies without money for Trump's wall. They included freshman Senator Mitt Romney, his party's 2012 presidential nominee.
How ludicrous it is that this government is shut down over a promise the President of the United States couldn't keep. And that America is not interested in having him keep. This idea that he was going to build a medieval wall across the southern border of Texas, take it from the farmers and ranchers that were there, and have the Mexicans pay for it, isn't true. That's why we're here. Because he's now saying the taxpayers have to pay for it.
But now the Democrats, their position, it's not substantive. They voted for 350 miles of wall. So why are they shutting the government down over 234 miles of wall? It's not substantive, it's political. Okay, we get they hate Donald Trump.
Trump wants $5.7 billion for a border barrier, opposed by the Democrats as a part of any legislation to fund about a quarter of the federal government. That demand and Democrats' refusal to meet it has led to the longest shutdown in U.S. history, leaving 800,000 federal workers as well as private contractors without pay and struggling to make ends meet. The effects on the government services and the economy reverberating nationwide. Clarence Shaughnessy, UNTV News and Rescue, USA.
Venezuelan youth renew fight against their president Nicolas Maduro as they take the streets to depose him. Meanwhile, Venezuelan will close its embassy and all consulates in the United States, according to President Maduro. Stephanie C. has the story.
Thousands of youth took the streets of Venezuela on Wednesday for protests aimed at ousting Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro. The economy's accelerating collapse, rampant corruption, and Maduro's broken promises of a recovery have driven many out onto the streets. The protest comes after new opposition leader Juan Guaido proclaimed himself interim president and denounced Maduro as an illegitimate usurper.
I don't have any food at home. That's why I have come down here. Bloody Maduro, we need to get rid of him. The fight is going to be long. You can see we've been held but 4 or many times more, and we will remain here until there's a change. We understand that the government is desperate. There's a lot of fear. There's a lot of international pressure.
The United States, European Union, and most Latin American nations now recognize Guaido as head of state, though he has no control over the state's functions, which remain loyal to Maduro. While in 2017, the demonstrators failed and left the opposition in disarray, protesters have told Reuters of a renewed confidence in dislodging Maduro, who became president 5 years ago and has presided over a halving of Venezuela's economy. Opposition organizers say they wanted to avoid the violence that characterized the 2017 protests, though in a few parts of Caracas, demonstrators on Wednesday lobbed projectiles and burned vehicles. Local rights groups say a total of 14 people have been killed so far this week across the country. Meanwhile, President Maduro said on Thursday that Venezuela will close its embassy and all consulates in the United States 1 day after he broke off diplomatic relations in response to U.S. recognition of an opposition leader as interim president. Maduro added that he agreed with a call by Mexico and Uruguay for dialogue between Venezuela's government and opposition for a resolution to the South American country's political crisis.
I have decided to recall all diplomatic and consular personnel for the country and to close all consulates in the United States.
Stephanie C., UNTV News and Rescue.
Brazil's federal government will not intervene in the investigation of unusual transactions involving President Jair Bolsonaro's son, Flavio, and his former aides, Justice Minister Sergio Moro told Reuters on Thursday. Moro said in an interview at the World Economic Forum that the investigation was in the preliminary stages and being carried out normally by prosecutors at the state level. Flavio Bolsonaro has maintained his innocence despite reports of significant cash deposits in his bank account when he served in the Rio de Janeiro State Assembly, and his former driver was reportedly moving millions of reais through his own account. The scandal has become a headache for President Jair Bolsonaro since he assumed office this month after a campaign pledging zero tolerance for graft. In other news, the 17th Chagan Lake Ice Fishing Culture Tourism Festival in northeast China's Jilin province is bringing a variety of fun to tourists and locals in the chilling winter. Kat Dumaraos reports.
Winter fishing on the Chagan Lake is a tradition for local fishermen that can be traced back to 1,000 years ago. The winter fishing season started on December 17 last year, and the traditional operation has attracted numerous visitors from across the country. The fishermen usually cast the nets before dawn and pull them at noon with high expectation of a full harvest. Many tourists were so excited to see the fish from the ice-covered lake. Apart from experiencing the winter fishing, tourists are offered a variety of entertainment activities including ice and snow games, folk costume immersion, and ice sculpture sightseeing. It allows people to fully experience the diversity of the local culture and the charm of winter sports unique to the region.
I had so much fun here. I went to the gear and rode on the snow motorcycle. I'm so happy.
It's the first time to visit such a beautiful snow and ice wonderland. I'm really excited.
In recent years, local authorities have been making great efforts to conserve the natural environment while developing ecotourism in Chagan Lake area.
We intend to achieve a balance between ecological protection and ecotourism development. We extend the industrial chain this year to further improve the catering, accommodation, sightseeing, entertainment services for the tourist. They would have a refreshing feeling.
The Chagan Lake, one of China's top 10 freshwater lakes, produces thousands of tons of carps each year. The lake covers an area of almost 500 square kilometers and boasts more than 60 species of fish. Kat Dumaraos, UNTV News and Rescue.
3,350 araw na po ang nakalipas mula na maganap ang malagim na Maguindanao Massacre. Ngunit hanggang ngayon ay naghahanap pa rin tayo ng katarungan sa mga biktima ng malagim na krimen. At sa tila madilim na hinaharap ng kaso, hindi po bibitiw ang UNTV sa labang ito hanggang makamit ang katarungan, hindi lamang para sa aming 4 na kasamahan, kundi sa lahat ng mga biktima ng karumal-dumal na pamamaslang. Itatanghal na magiging winners sa Wishcovery USA Season 2, The Singer and the Song sa linggo. At ang mananalo ay makakasama sa Camp Odette ni veteran songwriter Odette Quesada sa pagsabak naman sa Grand Finals ng Wishcovery Season 2 sa Pebrero sa Araneta Coliseum. Ito ang balita ni Calvin Manai.
Makikilala na kung sino ang magiging kauna-unahang Wishcovery USA winner pagsapit ng araw ng linggo sa Los Angeles. Noong Disyembre, sinimulan ng Wish USA ang pagsasagawa ng open mic auditions hindi lamang sa Los Angeles kundi pati na rin sa iba't ibang lungsod sa Amerika at Canada, gaya ng New York, Chicago, Toronto, Hawaii, Vancouver, Edmonton, San Francisco at iba pa. At mula sa higit 100 mga wishfuls na sumali sa open mic auditions, pumili ang veteran songwriter na si Odette Quesada ng 11 makakalahok para sa semi-final round. Kinilala ang mga opisyal na bahagi ng Camp Odette na sina Denise Gonzalez, Fema Luhavines, Diana Escartin, Bernice Reyes, Maria Panaligan, Ren Anglo, Jericho Hermoso, Audrey Arellano, Martina Javier, Shaira Garrido at Kiana Cerezo. Ayon kay Odette, hanap niya sa isang wishful ang puso sa pagkanta at hindi naging madali para sa kanya ang pumili ng semi-finalists. Bukod sa mga wishfuls, guest din sa linggo ang dalawang USA Wishbus Wishclusive singers na sina Alpha at Sophie Lynn. At gaya ni Odette, excited na rin silang makilala ang mananalo para sa Wishcovery USA. Tatanggap ng $2,000 ang second runner-up, $3,000 ang first runner-up, at $5,000 ang unang Wishcovery USA winner bukod pa sa kanyang sariling Wishclusive performance aboard the Wishbus Hollywood. Ang Wishcovery USA winner ay makakasama ng Camp Odette upang sumabak sa Grand Finals ng Wishcovery Season 2, The Singer and the Song sa Araneta Coliseum sa Pilipinas. Mapapanood ang semifinals ng Wishcovery USA sa linggo ng 6:30 p.m. sa Los Angeles o araw ng Lunes sa Pilipinas sa ganap na 10:30 ng umaga. Maaari rin mag-tune in sa www.youtube.com/wish1075live. Calvin Manaig, UNTV News and Rescue, Los Angeles, USA.
Pinangalanan na kagabi ang dalawang Wishcoveries mula sa Caraga Region na matagumpay na nakapasa sa unang stage ng Wishcovery Season 2, The Singer and the Song semifinals. Ito ang balita nila sa Lumbowe.
Wish come true para sa top 4 Wishcoveries ng Camp Veni Saturno ang makaawit sa pambansang Wish Bus sa semi-final round ng Wishcovery Season 2, The Singer and the Song. Bigay todo sa kanilang performances ang Wishcoveries mula pa sa Mindanao na sina Trixie Cuadrado, Vingel Tingkoy,
sasambitin, sinisigaw ng damdamin, mahal pa rin kita o giliw ko.
Angela Mejo,
na kapwa kay lambing, kapag wala na ang lambing, na dati nag-aalap sa init, kapag ang puso ay napagod
at Ana Gensisana.
Huwag mong limutin pag-ibig sa'kin na iyong pinadama.
Para sa wildcard, pinili ni Veni na i-steal si Rydel Garcia mula sa Camp Rani Raimundo.
Di mo marinig sa
ang mga higpit dahil mahal.
Nakapasok sa susunod na stage ng semi-final round sina Rydel at Ana.
Ito pong moment na to, isa pong wish granted talaga na talo nga pero na-call back din ngayon, nasa semi-finals na agad.
I'm so grateful na isa po ako sa napili at nakapunta po sa semi. Ibang-iba po siya sa ibang mga contest na nasasalihan ko.
Gusto ko distinct yung tunog ng boses. Yung distinct yung voice na pag nadinig mo siya na. Kumbaga, masasabi natin na meron siyang sariling identity, na hindi siya nangungopia.
Samantala, kilala rin naman ang dalawang mapipiling discoveries ng natitirang team ng Mindanao mula sa Camp Moy Christopher mamayang alas 9:30 ng gabi sa Wish 1075 YouTube channel. Nasilumbungan, UNTV News and Rescue.
Happy weekend. Happy weekend, Monica. Happy weekend din po sa ating mga kasambahay. At yan ang naging kabuuan ng ating balitaan ngayong gabi. Aming inilahad na buong katapatan kung paano namin nasaksihan.
Kayo'y makapagtitiwala na ang aming nakita at narinig, ang aming ibinabalita. Magandang gabi.